Hello, sisters. Welcome to my channel. My name is Quincy. I'm a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach, and I only work with women that have PCOS. So if you're just joining me, I started a series called Cyster Sunday, and we talk about a different topic each week related to polycystic ovarian syndrome. So today's topic is going to be about exercising. I see this question a lot in support groups. What is the best exercise I can do to lose weight? What do you recommend, et cetera, et cetera? And everyone has their own opinions, right? So my best advice is if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome and you're trying to lose weight, the biggest thing is trying to find what your root cause of your PCOS is. For example, mine is adrenal dysfunction or adrenal fatigue. And I'm going to get into that because I personally, my history is as a runner. I was a runner since I was in middle school. I ran in middle school, high school, I ran in college, did cross country. And then post college, I joined marathon groups and I loved it. And it wasn't until I was 25 where I discovered I had PCOS. I was just told as a kid when I didn't have regular periods that they're like, oh, well, you're a runner, you have low body fat, this is probably normal for you. Let's try when you're in your 20s, see if it's changed. So by the time I was 24, 25, I was like, doc, I'm still not getting a period. So that's when we kind of did some more investigating and did an ultrasound and found out I did truly have polycystic ovarian syndrome, missed periods, and extra follicles in my ovaries. So I kind of ignored the fact that endurance training was probably not the best thing I could have done. I didn't know any different because I've been a runner for years. And it wasn't until probably my early 30s when I really got into real endurance training in triathlon and I did Ironmans. And I love that kind of training. But the problem was I got adrenal fatigue after my second Ironman event. I started getting sick all the time. I started feeling exhausted all the time. I would feel good during workouts, but then worse after. And so this led me to find out, oh, my adrenals aren't functioning the way they should. So let's fast forward a few years after that. I started really getting into more weight training, less endurance, or some cardio, but less, and really listening to my body. If I was feeling tired or it's feeling just like if I did a boot camp, for example, and it was too much, I knew I couldn't do that boot camp anymore. So you really have to tune into your body and listen to it. But my best advice is, and this is something I got from a trainer of mine when I was triathlon training, and that was, there is no wrong way to move. That's what he said. We were talking about form. And I was like, do you, judge people if they're not doing this, squat right and this and that? And he's like, no, there's no wrong way to move. There isn't. You move, bodies adapt. You got it. So that's my biggest advice to you. As far as my program goes, I do promote resistance training because building muscle will help with our insulin resistance. But I would recommend also, do some like cardio, do some dancing, do yoga, do meditation, whatever feels good to you. The biggest thing when it comes to exercise and PCOS is figuring out what is your root cause. And if it's insulin resistance and not adrenal dysfunction, you know what? You might be able to do a few sets of HIIT and feel good and start to lose weight. But I would, especially if you have insulin resistance, you got to put in that weightlifting, and you got to start lifting heavy and challenge yourself with weights versus cardio. But I do want you to mix it up. So the biggest thing, exercise, do what you like. If you like that Zumba class, do it. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions or want me to talk about a certain subject, please comment below. I'd be happy to answer them. Or if you want to know more about what I do, you can reach out to me on Instagram at PCOS Chicks. And I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you here back next week. Thank you. Bye.